Well, hello, how are you doing? Nigel Street, the Mindset Manager here. Hope you're well. I'm here today just to take up a little bit of your time in relation to talking about something which I was really giving some serious consideration to a couple of weeks back. So those of you who actually know me will know that I love the idea of simple. Now, never ever at the expense of something not being dealt with properly, but I very much subscribe over the years because of my own personal experience in relation to working in an area of great stress and tension, and also because at one point I succumbed to that stress and tension myself, and it affected me very badly for at least 5 months of my life, that I actually try to keep things as simple as possible. And I believe in the idea of Occam's razor. And if you don't know what that is, basically it means if it smells like a fish, swims like a fish, and looks like a fish, it's very probably a fish, right? So we're talking about the simple ideas that can have a huge impact. So relatively small idea, very big impact on people's lives in a positive way. If you have somebody who is going to hold your hand, metaphorically or realistically, they're going to hold your hand and they're going to go with you on this particular journey, because I think it's a fairly well established fact, or at least it definitely is in my life, the fact that if I share something with somebody, whether that be a good thing or a bad thing, then I sort of feel as though I have less of a burden on my own shoulders. And the very fact that you've got somebody that you can gel with somebody who is on the same wavelength as you, and somebody who is telling you things and showing you things that sort of fit into your life and they can benefit you in a very positive way. So it was just simply that. It was just this idea that if you want to get somebody to help you, be it on a professional basis, on a voluntary basis, or however you decide to have this relationship, then realistically speaking, a huge part of it is already done. There was somebody who did that when I had my difficulties, and I gelled with this person, and this person was of huge, huge help to me in a professional capacity. Now, if you can find the right person, don't settle for second best. If the way that I do things, which is very practically real life based, does something for you or works for you, do that. If you find somebody who deals in a different way or works in a different way in this particular area, go with them, because there's no point in you trying to fit in with somebody where there's not that natural connection. So anyway, that's all I was going to say was, if you're feeling that things aren't right, or I describe it as your normal being a bit wonky. If your normal is a bit wonky and you can't quite work out why, then please do know that it's okay to say, and understand that you can very probably find the person out there who is actually going to help you get back on the right track. Or even better, because I work in the area of prevention more than I do in actual sort of dealing with the aftermath, if you can find somebody who can help you to understand exactly what's going on and can prevent you from going into that crisis or going into that chaos in your life, even if it's a relatively short period of time, it can have a very detrimental effect. So you can head it off at the pass, as they say in the cowboy films. So find the right person and understand this simple idea that if somebody is there to help you, to hold your hand, then you've probably done half the journey. You've probably taken half that load off your own back, and you're well on your way to being well again. Thanks a lot. I'll be back to speak to you about some other things fairly soon. And if you want to get in touch with me, you'll find the email address on the thingy on the front and the thingy on the end. Thanks a lot. Bye.